All right, YouTube, we are back. This is the second Cryptozoic Man unboxing. We're doing issues 3 and 4 here. I just want to say hello to all the ants. This video is for you. Just wanted to say again, thanks to Walt and Flanagan and Brian Johnson for doing signing these books for me at Steel City Con in Pittsburgh about a month ago. Big favor for me. Thank you so much, guys. It was awesome. We're going to start issue 3. This is one of my favorites here. This is another Jetpack exclusive cover. And next, this was the A cover, the regular cover. And a fun one there. Again, these are all signed by Brian Johnson and Walt Flanagan. A couple signed by Ming Chen and Mike Zabsik. If you don't know who they are, Walt Flanagan and Brian Johnson are on a podcast called Tell 'em Steve Dave. Check them out. Go to iTunes now, subscribe, listen. Greatest podcast ever. They are also on a show called Comic Book Man on AMC with Ming Chen and Mike Zabsik. You can find all these guys, except for Walt, on Twitter. Definitely go check them out. Like I said, Tell 'em Steve Dave, great podcast, good fun. Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers is on there. I wouldn't be doing this video without these guys, so. Had I not found their podcast many a year ago. Let's see. This one was the lowest graded. Like I've said in other videos, I don't really care, but this one was kind of mildly disappointing only because it was a second printing and I thought it looked like a solid book. But now I can actually see the tear at the top here. Oh yeah. Sometimes my eagle eye is not so eagle-eyed. This is number 3, the second printing, 9.0. Like I said, I don't usually care about grades, but harder to find books. I would like a little bit higher grade. Cool cover though, awesome cover. I love most of these covers. Like I said, I do believe they were all done by Walt Flanagan. So, and then my other qualified label for number 3, signed by Ming, Mike, Walt, and Brian. This was one I picked up from them at Niagara Falls Comic Con in 2014. Brian was not there. Had to get him to sign it in Nickel City Comic Con in Buffalo, New York last year. And then got it encapsulated in Pittsburgh. So this is another fun cover. Number 3 qualified. Got your Ming, got your Mike, got your Brian, got your Walt. And we're moving on to issue 4 now. Let's see. This was the regular A cover that most shops got in. I believe the art for that was also up on eBay, on the Secret Stash website, or eBay. Still want to pick up some art from this run. It's a fun book. Really liked it. Really dark. This one was a bugger. This one was really, really hard to find. Again, it's a second printing. The second printings were ridiculously hard to find. I don't know why. I must have had a lower print run on them, but excuse me. Okay, so yeah, on the back it says second print cover, art by Walter Flanagan, colors by Wayne Jansen. So get a nice close up of that. 6. And here is the qualified label for number 4. Again, same story. Niagara Falls, Ming, Mike, Brian, Walt, all signed. That's a cool cover. I really like that one a lot. Hey, this was a pretty dark book. It was really weird. I've read it about a month ago, just because I was getting all this together and I hadn't read it in a while. Very, very dark book. Great, great stuff, though. Brian Johnson, tell him Steve Dave, wrote it. Walt Flanagan did all the art for it. And finally, the last Jetpack comic exclusive and the last Cryptozoic Man, issue 4. When Walt was signing, he said this was his favorite cover. This one got a 9.8. I was kind of glad on that, just because he said it was his favorite cover. Cryptozoic Man number 4, Jetpack comic exclusive. So my dog's about to bark in a second. I think the mailman's here. Okay. So a lot of people ask me, well, you get your comics encapsulated, you get them graded, you get them put in the holder. How do you read them? Well, you don't. You can't read them unless you take them out of there, and then it defeats the purpose of having them slid. So what you do? Let's say you want to read Cryptozoic Man. Pick yourself up one of these trades. It's got all 4 issues. Oh, wait, there's forgot to show you that. The Get 'em sketch that Walt did. You can pick these up at the Secret Stash if you go there, or if you call 732-758-0508, 35 Broad Street, Red Bank, New Jersey. Pretty sure you can still pick these up. So, you know, you can, like I said in other videos, you can always find a raw copy of a slab book if you want to read it that bad. I generally do have reader copies for all my slab books. Some I don't. They're just too expensive to find a cheap reader. But so that being said, let's move on to the fun part here. Not that this hasn't been fun.